All right, Roxy, thank you. Now, with hundreds of dogs and cats in need of a forever home, an El Paso Animal Services dedicated foster is giving animals a temporary home until they go to another family.
And Stephanie, the coolest part about all this, it's actually a city official who's making things happen. Our KTSM 9 news reporter Jasmine Perry is live with more on her story. Jasmine, good morning.
Well, good morning, guys. While fostering is a huge responsibility, you're actually saving 2 lives. For example, 1, you get an animal out of the shelter, and 2, you're able to open up a space for the shelter for a new animal who is getting rescued, which is why Josette Flores encourages the borderland community to foster. One El Paso attorney is giving back to the community.
He's a good guy.
Fostering 4-legged furry friends from El Paso Animal Services.
Well, how hard could that be? I already have cats and dogs of my own. So I thought, well, sure, I can start off small with a litter of 2 kittens and see how that goes.
Fostering over 300 pets for several years. Deputy City Attorney Josette Flores currently fosters 6 dogs and 3 kittens in her home.
But better experience in terms of like, oh, I'm in a house and I don't have to worry about hundreds of dogs barking all at the same time. It's just a few.
Telling KTSM each fur baby has their own personality.
Sometimes they're injured and they need a place to not be at the shelter. They can heal in a more relaxed setting if they're in a home. Some of them have an upper respiratory issue or sometimes some other kind of illness where it's better for them to be out of the shelter and be more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed.
Balancing her job and 4-legged friends, Flores makes sure her foster pups are her top priority when it comes to taking them out for walks, bathroom breaks, and feeding them. And with an overpopulation of animals at the shelter, Flores says she fosters the ones who are set to be transferred to another city.
They have a specific date that they'll be leaving. The shelter has a good schedule where you take the animals in for their vaccinations every 2 weeks so that they go out fully protected, and if they have any other medical needs, the shelter provides as much as they can.
Adding that she usually takes the dog the night before.
And I give them the speech in the car on the way there. Okay, you guys are gonna go to a great place. You're gonna have grass. It's gonna be great. You're gonna be in a foster home where it's just you and a few other pets. And I tell them, you know, we did the best we could.
Flores says she has no plans to give up fostering because of the tremendous need of fosters. And if you're interested in signing up, click on my story for those details at ktsm.com. Jasmine Perry, KTSM 9 News.